Welcome back to another session of Stop Fainting Snippets. So you may have an appointment coming up, or you may have had an appointment and it's something to reflect on. But what we want to talk about now is how to get the best out of your appointment. So Trish, you've seen thousands and thousands of patients. Mm-hmm. What is your advice to a patient who has an upcoming appointment with their GP, their specialist nurse, or their doctor in the hospital? How can they get the best out of themselves and their clinician?
Okay, well, I think a couple of things. First is there's one of you and the doctor has potentially thousands of patients. And so never assume that the doctor knows more about you or has all the information. So come prepared. So first off, be aware of why are you going to that consultation. If you've had an appointment from the doctors, from the hospital, for example, what is it for? For which department is it for? What's it related to? Be prepared with a history. So any letters that you have from other hospitals or from other referrers or from an A&E visit, for example, any bits of paper that you have with them, again, don't assume that we have it all. Bring it with you. It's always great. Have a think about what it is that you want to tell the doctor or the nurse. What is it that's happened to you or your particular concern? And perhaps be aware that we would all love to have an hour for every patient, but we don't. So gather your thoughts about what you would like to do. And if memory or thinking or brain fog is an issue, then write it down. Bring somebody with you perhaps, either who's somebody who knows you well or somebody that's seen an event, if that's what we're trying to describe, or could think and help prompt your memory on things. So bring somebody with you. We're very happy. If you're happy, we're happy to have somebody else in the room with you. So come prepared, think about what you want to say to us, think about what history you've had, and if you want to keep a diary, jot things down, that's always great. And even better sometimes if you want to leave something behind, whether that's a list of medications or whether it's a list of events or a chronology of things that have happened and you've written it down and you can leave with us, that's always fantastic and well received. Bring somebody with you, and I think that's it. And yes, be aware that unfortunately, especially in an NHS situation, there's a limited amount of time that you will have with that clinician. So to make the most of it.
And that's really, really helpful. And then the other thing just is have an up-to-date list of your medications is very useful. And then the other thing is it's not always obvious to your clinician what is the most important thing to you. So what matters most to you. And sometimes you may have symptoms that your GP may be worried about, but they're less relevant to you, or your GP may not be worried about something that you are. And that's very important for your clinician to know about as well. Thank you. And thank you for listening.